So this is kind of what the dorm room looked like when I first started moving in, which I didn't show much of the decorating process, but I'll be sure to show a lot of what it looks like once it's done. And this is what my finished dorm room looks like. In a second, I'll take you through a thorough tour and go into detail about all the things I made.
So first I'll start with my bed and all the handmade components on it. The biggest project I did for my dorm room was definitely this quilt, which is just a bunch of squares and it's kind of like a checkered between white fabric, then other fabrics that are basically kind of a blue color, which I'm so happy with how it turned out. And I actually hand quilted it, which there will be a video coming out, if not already then shortly, about the whole making process of this quilt. But it was, for a quilt, it was actually pretty easy and I'm very happy with how it turned out. Then along with the quilt, I made some matching quilted pillowcases. Then the other two things I made for the bed were these two pillows. So this first one, I just hand embroidered good morning on it, and which that was just on a white piece of fabric. Then I cut that fabric into two rectangles and sewed them together and then stuffed it, which was a really pretty easy project. But the other thing I did was this cute fish pillow, which this was just like a random one because I saw something similar on Pinterest and I wanted to make it for my dorm, which I just cut out the shape of a fish, then a long rectangle to make the sides, then some little fins, which I put like a cute little contrasting fabric on the inside of the fin. And then I did little button eyes. Then right above my bed, I have this cute gallery wall, which I'm so happy with how it turned out. And most of the things I did make. So first, I just created this little picture frame, which has John 15 on it. And then I just created a little graphic to go with it on Canva. Then I used some fabric to back it, which again, all of these frames, I have a video about how I made them. This next frame has a Bible verse from James, and I watercolored this bow tie on it. Then I used some gingham fabric for the backing. This next frame has a Bible verse from Proverbs. Then I also just did like kind of some scrapbooking kind of, but not really. Just using some old scrapbooking paper. And then there's also just fabric on the backing of it. And right next to it is this painting I did with just a verse from Hebrews. So I basically just bought a canvas, then I used some paint I had in my room, and I was able to write and then draw little pictures of the crabs and fish and other ocean creatures. This next one, I just did this little thing from a song in Canva, but then I watercolored the stripes in the background. And then right next to it, sorry about the glare, but I used some floral fabric for the back, which I think is just so cute. Then again, using Canva, designed the little writing that looks like a receipt. And the last picture frame is this one of a fish, which again, just Canva for the design, then some red fabric for the backing. Also on my gallery wall, I have two cross stitches, which the patterns for both these I made and are available for sale in my Etsy shop. But the first one is a lobster, and I think it's just so cute and goes with the theme perfectly. And over here, I have the other cross stitch I did, which is a Bible verse. And again, I did make this pattern and it is for sale in my Etsy shop, but I think this one's so cute as well. In the center of this gallery wall, I just have a bulletin board I decorated, which again, I have a video about how I made this on my channel. So that's the corner of my room, kind of dedicated to bedding. Then over here, I have my piano, and then I just bought like a little key hook off of Amazon to hang my wallet and keys and stuff. But up here, I have another bulletin board I did, which this one's a lot bigger, and it's in the same video as the other bulletin board. One thing I didn't show in the video though was I ended up adding a meal planner, that way I can plan my meals, which is really nice. And then it just can come off because I just have the little clip there holding it. Then I have a whiteboard, which again, I just bought this off of Amazon, and it's just a calendar. And then I also have filing cabinets, again, Amazon. Then I brought some books from my house and shelves, which all this stuff I already had in my bedroom at my house. I just reused it.
Then I also have a tissue box cover that I made, and then just some other little decor items.
And then my desk, I bought the little desk topper on Amazon, but all the objects on my desk are things I brought from home and had previously. Under my desk, I have a trash can. I also have a little place to keep folders and some notebooks and other random miscellaneous items that I might need for school. Then on top of my desk, I have this little caddy I bought on Amazon a while ago where I keep all of my makeup. And then I also have this little basket, which is kind of for some miscellaneous things. I have my watercolors, a calculator, scissors, kind of like just desk items I might need. Then here I have my planner, a Bible, and some books I've been reading recently. And up top I just have a little nightlight, or a lamp I guess, a jar for my jewelry, a fan. Then I made a little cookbook too. There was some easy recipes to do in my dorm because I am kind of a picky eater and I do like to cook, so I thought that would be nice.
Then right next to my desk I have my coffee cart type thing, which the top thing just has some spatulas and then like my Brita filter and honey and a water bottle. Then here I just have some like spoons and silverware. Then down at the second row I have 2 mugs, 2 glasses, and some spices. Then I have this little electric pot, which is helpful for heating things up because I can just plug it into the wall. Then I have 2 of these like bowls and plates, which are just like not breakable at all. Then here I have some dry erase markers. And down here I just have like a crock pot and a few other utensils. And on the sides I have these little towels, which I actually made a video about how to like customize them by attaching this thing. Then I also have some paper towels. Then here I have my closet, which is actually pretty big. So inside here I have some of my skirts and dresses back there, then some long sleeve tops and sweaters. Then here I have some skirts and then my like shirts and tops. Then I have all my knitted sweaters and stuff here. And this little, I think it's meant for shoes, but it works well for the sweaters just to be folded. Now I have all my jeans hanging on the side. Then up here, I have some extra like puffer vests or like coats for winter that I'm not really using right now. Then I have like a first aid stuff, some medicine, and some lotion. Then here I have more clothing, which is kind of more miscellaneous things I don't use as often. And down below here, I have a little shoe rack for my shoes and a hamper. This is kind of messy. I just have like random bags and stuff, which I probably should organize that. Then for the door of my closet off of Amazon, I bought this little organizer, which just says where I keep all of my dry goods and food, which that actually comes really in handy. So I'll just keep my pasta and oatmeal and other things that I use and some condiments here. Yeah, I think it works really nicely. And lastly, on the back of my door, I have some sweaters and coats and stuff, which in case you can't tell, I do have a lot of sweaters and coats, so this is just even more room to hang them. Then this is also kind of messy. It just kind of like the junk drawer of my room almost, because I just keep a bunch of random things that I was using to hang stuff and whatnot, which I need to go through and organize that a bit more. Then under my bed, I have this little bed skirt to help hide some of the stuff. But I have these drawers that came with my dorm room. So the bottom drawer just has some of my crafting supplies. The top drawer is some miscellaneous things. So like in here, I have my knitting needles, some embroidery floss, some yarn, and some pins. Which I found out they actually have like sewing machines in the library you can use. Which I haven't figured out how to use those yet. But I think that'll be really fun, so maybe we'll do a little bit of sewing in college. Then under here, I just have some coffee pods, a yoga mat, some laundry detergent, then some fall decor, which I'm planning on putting it up in a little bit when it's more fall time. Then at the foot of my bed, I have some more drawers that also came with the dorm room. So the bottom drawer, I just have some socks and stuff, and the top drawer is also kind of more like pajamas and things like that. So yeah, that completes my dorm tour, which I'm so happy with how it all turned out. I think it looks so cute, which I've actually been here for about like 2.5 weeks now. And it's been working out so nicely. I'm so happy with everything. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it and would like to see more content like this or crafting content, please subscribe to my channel. Also be sure, if you want to make anything that you see here, to go and look at my previous videos where I show you how to make lots of these items. Thanks for watching, bye!